Isolation is something that we're all experiencing right now, but it's something our veterans deal with even before this whole global pandemic hit.
Found out how one organization is helping our country's most vulnerable.
A community of veterans. Catch a Lift Fund focuses on providing an outlet through fitness to help those wounded in combat to heal both physically and mentally.
Fitness changed my life, without a doubt. I believe that it saved my life. I believe Catch a Lift saved my life, and they gave me one of the greatest gifts, and that was to believe in myself again.
Melissa Luke is an Army veteran who was raped while serving in Iraq and suffered a traumatic brain injury there. Now, after helping Catch a Lift over the last 4 years, she's the lead coach and is the co-host of their Coach's Corner podcast, which just launched during this pandemic.
It's the nitty-gritty and stuff people don't want to talk about. It's not this highlight reel you're seeing on Instagram. Like, we talk about what it's really like. What's it like on a bad day?
Remember, guys, Cal Coach's Corner is not just a one-way conversation.
After the live stream, they have an open forum for their veterans.
Mostly, it's just fellowship among vets. How is your week doing? How is your family? I'm struggling with, this in my life this week. Do you guys have any ideas? Just like kicking stuff around, so it's special because it goes beyond that fitness barrier.
The podcast airs every Wednesday, featuring a coach. Carnell Martin was a recent guest.
Hey, I'm going to destroy my competitor. I'm going to be the best I can be.
He's a retired U.S. Marine Corps Master Gunnery Sergeant, forced to step down after suffering 2 traumatic brain injuries.
With my military training, I knew I had to get off the couch, stop feeling pity for myself, start living for me, start living for my family, my kids.
He started off in Catch a Lift as a member. Now he has his own team, who he usually trains with but can't right now.
For me, the interaction with people, with my athletes, just watching them achieve a goal, watching the smile and the motivation on their face, that's the biggest change. Just an interaction with each other.
Most members work out with other veterans. That's how Cal works. You can either get a grant for a home gym or join a gym. Now, since gyms are closed, everyone is training virtually.
Thank goodness I'm with veterans, right? Our military that know how to adapt quickly.
Lynn Coughlin is the founder. She created Catch a Lift in honor of her brother, Chris Coughlin, who was killed while serving in Afghanistan. They've been open for more than a decade, helping thousands of veterans nationwide. In just the last year, they added the Landing Zone.
It offers fitness, nutrition, meal planning,
Who's reading this?
on an online basis platform. So we were actually doing this before COVID.
So all their energy could go to physically checking in on their veterans.
In a time of isolation, a time of not knowing what's next, this is a population that's hit hard, and we want to know that they're covered.
Coughlin says they went into mission mode, leaning on their volunteers to call each member to make sure they're okay.
Through those calls, we've been able to successfully intervene for those isolated and not doing well and struggling. We've got them to the right place they need to be, the right help they need.
Catch a Lift relies on fundraisers to operate, something they haven't been able to do.
Our combat wounded veterans need you now more than ever. Our whole country has seen, what isolation does to a person. On some level now, we have all experienced that isolation. This is something that our veterans deal with, every day, every year.
When this stay-at-home order is lifted, what these veterans go through physically and mentally isn't, so any help you can give is appreciated. If you can't do it financially, they're always looking for volunteers. In Towson, Erin McPherson, WMAR 2 News.